Morning glory, everybody. Hope this vid finds you in good health, good planting weather, and COVID free. My name is John Gustafson. I'm a fourth generation cattle rancher down in southwestern Manitoba. My boy here is going to be the fifth. If you're interested in seeing how cattle end up from pen to plate, you're in the right place. So join me as I show you the journey. Hopefully the cattle will cooperate. Alright, so it's May 8th. It's barely above thought freezing. It was 32 degrees when I looked at the thermometer. And it's supposed to be freezing for the next 2 weeks, with the coldest day being, I think, Saturday, Sunday, where it gets down to 19 Fahrenheit, which is -7 Celsius. So we ain't going to be planting anytime soon. We've got two crops that we need to plant. We got corn that we end up grazing in the winter, and then we have millet, which we'll be planting and then cutting and putting up for either silage or dry feed. Neither of those crops like frost whatsoever, and especially when you figure out that I looked on what the soil temperatures are in Botno, North Dakota, which is just our closest U.S. town. I looked at the temps there, and some of the temps, once you get down to like 40 centimeters, well, once you get down, what would that be, about 10 inches, 11 inches a foot, it's still 32 degrees. So we've basically barely got the ground thawed out. And of course my worry is if you put that seed in that cold of ground, you know, the seed doesn't do anything for a very long time, and it ends up rotting, and you get poor emergence, and you just have a really crummy crop in the end. But there's more to all this than just putting the seed in the ground, right? That's just one step. What we have to do is we have to prep the ground. Now the corn, what we want to do is we want to put down what nitrogen we need to put down for the crop to be good and healthy, and then disc it in and then plant it right away. But the millet's a little bit of a different story. The millet ground is a 32 acre field. We're just putting in 32 acres this year, but it's a 32 acre field that was hay last year that was supposed to be broke up in October, but thanks to Snowmageddon never got done. So that ground never got busted up, so we're gonna bust it up now. We got a Wishek disc. It's a braking disc. This thing pulls like a derailed locomotive. It's heavy, and it's only 14 foot. So disking it early in the spring isn't really going to affect the moisture content too much. We should have lots. But what we want to do is we want to set ourselves so that if double disking isn't enough and we have to run it over at once with the cultivator or something out to break up the sod lots and stuff like that, we got time to do that, right? Because we're going to plant the millet at about the same time we're going to plant the corn, about May 20th. So we want to make sure that we don't get frost, and the best way to make sure we don't get frost is to kind of push that seed date back farther and farther.
Yeah.
But enough yammering, let's get to work. All right, let's go. It's cold out this morning, but we got a bunch of work to do. We got to put the clevis on, then hook up to the disker, pull it out. And then I think we'll be ready to go. The wife's going to go get some fuel while we're doing that. But yeah, next time I see you, we should be pulling the disker. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that or not, but here's the line, basically. Yeah, you can see that line where single disc and double disc. So the stuff on this side's been single, the stuff on this side has been doubled. So this is doing actually a really nice job. Like, that's pretty good. Alright, so we should have one more day left here. We're just heading back out. I quit last night a little bit early. Word of the wise. If you got pep and cheese, don't leave it where the sun can get it, and don't eat it. Apparently my iron constitution isn't so iron anymore. It's more like, putty. Okay, so now that I've been YouTubing for a little bit of time, I'm starting to understand some of the problems that you get when you YouTube. And, farming is kind of a hands-on deal. And especially when you've only got one hand like I do, it gets a little bit tougher because pretty soon, you gotta steer and you're like, holy shit, tree, oh, Vermeer box, and then, you sit there and you wonder, well, how does the millennial farmer do it? How does he do this? Well, he's got full millennial mode, which is GPS and the whole 9 yards. Well, that's a problem we shall have to remedy, isn't it? It won't be full millennial mode. It'll be like starter up redneck millennial mode. But it's coming. Well, I guess that's the moment when my GoPro decided to die. How does that saying go? I may not be a smart man, but I know how far to stay away from a goddamn slough without getting stuck. Okay, so that's that. The field is done. Oh, it's been a while since we've had one of these. Whoa. Big old pipe. Kind of quit. Oh, that was nice. Once the rain quit. Yeah. Well, I think she's done.